State police continue to seize drugs as part of the war on drug 2.0 and even crack down illegal de-addiction center at the Singda Road. Manipur reports 3 new COVID-19 cases, 3 recoveries and no fatality in 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 0.56%. And India logs 1,421 COVID-19 cases, over 1,000 recoveries and 149 deaths. Recovery rate stands at 98.75%. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Prime Time, the English Bulletin, and I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM with you. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly, and maintain a safe distance from one another. Please remember that the fight against the COVID-19 is not over yet. Now, the news in details. Police teamed under the supervision of Inspector General of Jondwand Manipur Police Thamting Ngasangwa cracked down Brighter Way drug de-addiction resort at Singda Road, Lambald, Makhalaikai under Patsoi Police Station today. The de-addiction center has been raided by police for allegedly running without registration under state government and for violating laid down norms. Police also arrested 3 persons who are involved in running the de-addiction center illegally. Speaking to media, Thamting Ngasangwa warned that police will take stringent actions against every de-addiction center which is found running without abiding by proper rules and regulations. Police team led by Thamting Ngasangwa inspected Brighter Way drug de-addiction resort based on a recent social media post regarding a brutal assault of inmates. The Inspector General added, upon questioning the authorities of the Brighter Way drug de-addiction resort by police team during the visit, it came to light that the de-addiction center was not registered under State Social Welfare Department and inmates were found staying in a pathetic condition. He also informed that the police team also learned that authorities of the de-addiction center brutally assaulted 2 of the inmates after they were found trying to run away from the center. The 3 individuals arrested by police are 30-year-old Haikrujamd Arvind, 40-year-old Haikrujamd Chitorjit, son of Haikrujamd Santa Kumar from the Kongba Uchekon, Imphal East, and 32-year-old Laishram Tara, son of Laishram Itobi from the Singjamai Ketrilaikai, Imphal East. It is also learned that the de-addiction center was opened in a rented house owned by Dr. Thokchomd Inaucha, resident of Lambald, Makhalaikai. In this regard, Thamting Ngasangwa expressed contentment that owing to the center being unregistered in the Social Welfare Department and essential infrastructures lacking in the same, police were able to crack down on this illegally run drug de-addiction center. On top of this, the center is devoid of required medical staffs comprising of doctors and nurses. Along with an immediate seizing of the center, the 3 accused running the center were taken to police custody. Thamting warns that de-addiction centers across states running without proper guidelines will not be tolerated.
Young 3 kids na tum hangaga shirandoramani ngarang nahan she makogi addiction sida mi ani ka hele haina toraga pillar sida pullaga makoina phuba cheba toba. So shigumba makoi humshu arrest ore. Shigumba de-addiction center without any registration illegal gumba hangbashi will crack down on them also. We request that makoi shishu proper facility leraga hangi haride pachana government ge approval loraga hangbiu. Otherwise we'll take necessary action. Ojik makoi mi threat laye, out of which 2 are totally tongan ba case ni. So we'll take them for a proper medical treatment. Mi mga shidi accordingly will tie up with the social welfare de-addiction center the thambiraga rehabilitate togani.
The thrashed inmate protests that he was tied to a pillar and brutally beaten by the rehab caretakers on ground of escaping the center. He said he was admitted to center for 10 days as per agreement with his family members. After 10 days, he asked permission from center caretakers for leave, but they refused, which led him to escape the center. Center caretakers caught him, brought him back and thrashed him. He lamented no doctor or counselor event attended after the incident. 7 persons who were in the rehab have been handed over to social welfare officials for continued rehabilitation.
Thaban hangai chongning bagi som aiga chemina amaduna jo aingonda haurakpane ado yausang hayeng ne ngasi gumna da dum chele phare lambida ado pusala ai phone jo production gre moina ado pilara pulle aingonda gi hana horaga dum phure ado ani ama mi amadu jo phure khara cha tho dum chaina pha dum kali da khomni kitang dinai adum leng bu jo ngamdram ni adum khange dum khochu pulle khong kitang leng ja isa jo lei ko pam ta yadre phure you talk about culture, Matungato, Adam Munadum Kari, Adam Puri, Doctor Lakani, Kokoni, why have a quite big hair, Adam Wakanu, Halaga, Tambimon, the Toraga, Lati Laktava.
Kaching Police Commando Unit, led by its officer in charge Mohammad Abbas Khan, seized around 723 grams of suspected heroin number 4 powder at a location near Axis Bank, Kaching. This afternoon, one woman has been arrested for possessing the seized contraband items. The arrested is Sneha Thonaugjam, wife of Sarungbam Yoihenba from Patsoi Part 2, Imphal West. Earlier, the commando teamed doing fisking and checking at Palel Commando Check Post. Hold one Maruti Gypsy vehicle bearing registration number MN04P0670, which was coming from the Palel side. The vehicle, however, started to speed away suspiciously, following which commando team chased the vehicle. Eventually, the team found the vehicle parked near the Axis Bank. The driver had escaped from the spot, leaving behind the vehicle. Commando team recovered suspected heroin number 4 powder in 63 soap cases concealed inside the vehicle upon checking. Later, acting on an information on the alleged involvement of a woman, police team accompanied by one lady commando personnel arrested Sneha from her present residence at Palel Chandal Lamkhai. Upon interrogation, she has also admitted that she was the owner of the seized contraband items. She also admitted to police that the vehicle driver was her relative. The arrested person along with the seized items were handed over to officer in charge Kokching Police Station for taking necessary legal action, while efforts to arrest the vehicle driver are on.
The vehicle, the seized Maruti Gypsy, was examined thoroughly and 63 soap cases containing in total 723 grams of suspected heroin number 4 powder was detected. The suspected drugs was concealed behind the panel of the right side door as well as both the panels on the body of the vehicle, and the seized drugs will be handed over to Kokching Police Station for further action.
As part of War on Drug 2.0, a team of narcotic cell Juriband led by ASI A. Krishna Sharma arrested a man for possessing around 316 grams of suspected brown sugar at Langangpokpi village along Imphal Juribam Road, National Highway 37 last night. The arrested is 26-year-old Muhammad Ajmer, son of Muhammad Ajman from the Sora Mamang Mayalaikai in Kaching district. Muhammad Ajmer was arrested during routine frisking and checking of vehicles plying on the highway by narcotic cell teamed under the overall supervision of Juriband SP KSS Ravi Kumar IPS. The seized contraband items were found in 25 soap cases wrapped in polythene bags hidden inside the fuel tank of Toyota Innova bearing registration number AS01AW9570. The arrested came driving. The arrested and the seized items were handed over to Juribam Police Station for necessary legal action. All Manipur Muslim Organizations Coordinating Committee AMMOCOC condemned indefinite blockade along National Highway by Nagaland South Angami People Organization SAPO against constructions of Manipur Police Outpost at Juko. Speaking to media at AMMOCOC office at Hatta today, Committee President S.M. Jalal warns of various forms of protests, including a counter-blockade against Nagaland if SAPO failed to revoke the blockade and Nagaland government failed to hold talk with SAPO. He added blockade starting March 23 called by SAPO is unreasonable and opined to bring solution between the two states by urging Nagaland government. He called upon relevant authorities to end the land discord based on survey report made of Manipur state and Naga Hills kept by British administration in 1922 and 23 and various other land records. He lauded the statement of Chief Minister of Manipur that there will be no compromise regarding land dispute at border areas. He appealed to civil society organizations, political parties and other groups in the state to unitedly fight against the border dispute.
South Angami People's Organization Haibasina voluntarily asugumba banse handoktaba taraba natragana Nagaland government na daita khangna adugumba lup adomadu convince tawraga lup adugi mathakta ain gi oba thabak paikhat piraga hariba thabak ase mase lephandaba taraba all Manipur Muslim organizations coordinating committee na iram damsida leriba wakhal manaba tongan ba lup sing namadi tongan ba activist singa khusamnaraga hoi makhata na counter blockade na sing ba makhal makha kya gi thabak sing paikhalak oi hainingai leite.
Portfolios for Chief Minister Nongthombam Birane and 5 ministers of BJP-led government were announced yesterday. Chief Minister Nongthombam Birane is in charge of 6 departments, which includes home, personnel and administrative reforms and other departments not specifically allocated to other ministers. Minister Thongam Vishwajit will look after Power, Forest, Agriculture and Science and Technology Department. Minister Yumnam Khemchand gets Municipal Administration, Mahud, Rural Development and Panchayati Raj and Education Department, while the Minister Govindas Konthaujam will take over PWD and Youths and Affairs and Sports Department. Nimchakib Gyan gets Textiles, Commerce and Industry and the Cooperation Department, and Awangbong Niamai will take charge of Water Resource and Relief and Disaster Management Department. Although portfolios had been allotted, the expansion of Nongthombam Birane-led government is not decided as of now. In pursuance of the Cabinet's decision on March 22, the state government has announced that changes in school and office timings will be effective from the 1st of April. As per a notice issued by Deputy Secretary Sunanda Thokchom, the working hours for all offices, agencies, bodies, public sector undertakings, PSUs under the state government starts from 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. for summer season, that is from March to October, and 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. for winter season, that is from November to February. Lunch break for both seasons shall be from 1 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. for both seasons. School hours for all schools across state from Monday to Saturday will start from 8 a.m. PWD Minister Govindas Konthaujam said he will strive for improving road connectivity in Manipur, as Union Minister Nitin Gadkari has also given assurance of raising the quality of the road connectivity in India up to par of USA by 2024. Minister Govindas said this to media on the sideline of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Man Ki Baat 87 episode today. He said identification of roads which are needed to be restored will be identified and repair works will be taken accordingly. Earlier today, Minister Govindas Konthaujam, BJP Manipur Pradesh President A. Sarada, BJP Manipur Pradesh General Secretary Premananda along with BJP workers together listened to Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressing the nation on the radio program that is Man Ki Baat at Ningthokong Bazaar, that is a resident of Govindas Konthaujam.
Manipur su ayam lambi ning thijana hojik sem ayam sem hogole adwai di ngarang numidang thengmada works department gi portfolio cp bina hojik jik engonda record leitaba hajata ko kilometer kaya national highway da duga state highway da major district road sing se kaya suida na lehoge adu matakta ching da lebe area rural da lebe area khara da rd gi makhada pradhan mantri sadak yojana gi makhada yaw khrabena maduga ko coordination tawba madarkar ta.
Village Authority Chairman Council Tamai Subdivision extended gratitude to new state government for allocating Naga People's Front winning candidate from Tamai constituency Awangbung Nyomai as the cabinet minister. Council secretaries Abonmai also drew attention of Chief Minister and party leaders in facilitating full-termed cabinet minister post to Minister Awangbung Nyomai for the welfare of Nungbi constituency. Council also pledged its support in facilitating peace, progress and unity in the state.
Satkiba tam kayada hoi tamai 52 ACD gi MLA karak pasing minister oizer so full tam oina minister oikna so laitri du handakti soidana full tam si ohan bigni habe se hoi gi thajabale aduga government si mara chepa sing tam khaidana amatta oina government si semle haraga development da su chap manana purakani.
Residents of Kiamgai Santipur drew attention of Chief Minister Nongthomen Biren-led government towards appointing MLA of Kairao Assembly constituency Laurembam Rameshwar as a cabinet minister. President of Santipur Youth Development Association SYDA Namairakpam Hamanta said appointing MLA Laurembam Rameshwar as the minister will help in the progress of Kairao Assembly constituency.
Kendra sida laibiriba maindol isaisan ahoye halaman punamangna honorable MLA bo sahi manga se fazana ahoye awala palai taba kendra ma wohenba ngamna bagita mata si honorable CM na honorable ahoye MLA si minister amatang bibina ba ahoye CM sar birengi puning chijinjari yangoi sadibul lekai gi ahoye nupi anga ahoye halaman ahoye punamangna ngasi haiba nimisteke honorable CM na amutang yeng sangbiduna ahoye honorable MLA Rameshwar bo minister phamja sinjapiduna Kairao Kendra Natana Manipur Imalai Baki Asoka Seva Tobungamba Hina Biba Uhenbiu.
Doctors who were engaged for COVID-related duties at COVID care centers for more than 2 years during COVID pandemic formed an association named All Manipur Government Contractual COVID Doctors Parents Association and extended disappointment over their termination order. Doctors who were engaged for COVID-related duties during pandemic and their parents held a meeting regarding the matter at the Indian Medical Association IMA housed in Lumphel today. K. Kumar was appointed as Associate President and Dr. G. Manoranjan as Secretary on the occasion. Speaking to media, Dr. G. Manoranjan said more than 220 doctors work dedicatedly at COVID care center during deadly COVID pandemic. Unfortunately, these doctors were terminated without any prior information. He added, such act of government has put the fate of doctors on stake. He opined that government can't upgrade the doctors who were hired on contractual basis as the state lacks doctors. He said that the association is yet to chalk out its plan but will take up all necessary initiatives.
COVID duty tawdragasu atopa vacancy kokthung ama lairibani mamang dasu terminate taw matamda public mayam ho support to bida na moisi atopa dari engagement to bina ba haina honai people laikre government na ya piragadi yengi engagement to boda even medical department ba harau gani kainu vacancy kokthung ama lairibani even nurse su doctor su adudi MTS staff mayam si loina vacancy leri bangaktani moi ba harau gani ai sum khanjabada si kari action logada ge have se koi decide tawjadri adubu honabadi honabata avni.
Manipur reported 3 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 530 samples tested in the last 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 0.56%. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Rooms, total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur are 137,084. Active cases are 40. There is no COVID-related death reported in the past 24 hours. Death toll remained at 2,120. On the positive note, 3 recoveries were reported in the past 24 hours. Total recovered cases are 134,924. Manipur's recovery rate stands at 98.42%. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We will be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Welcome to JJ School Montessori, where we follow the children instead of the other way around. Our holistic Montessori teachings encourage the students to be entertained while being challenged. Admissions open for nursery to class 5. Please visit us or message us for further details.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal Nauna Hangdok Cherry, Haidibasida, personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba, potlam sing, mafam asida pangbigani, ngasi maglangsing birau, Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Tangal Bazar near Kasturi Tong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Enjoy our freshly baked products. All our products contain honey. Kohi, taste the heart of Manipur.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Sunday Primetime, the English Bulletin. India added 1,421 fresh COVID-19 cases, 1,826 recoveries and 149 deaths in 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cases have declined to 16,187. Total recoveries are 4,24,82,262 and recovery rate stands at 98.75%. Death toll reaches 5,21,004. Over 183 crore 20 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India. So far, globally, coronavirus has infected about 48 crore 13 lakh 72,000 people. Above 61 lakh 46,000 people have died, and recoveries are above 41 crore 56 lakh 13,000. United States of America has the highest active cases of above 1 crore 63 lakh 44,000 in the world. Rotary Club of Imphal willed aid from the Directorate of Veterinary Services and Animal Husbandry held veterinary aid camp mass vaccination program at the KANEL in Imphal East District and RCC village today. 58 dogs were vaccinated with anti-rabies vaccine during the camp. Sundar Gas Service, which will serve as a dealer under Kangla Gas Solution, was inaugurated at Langtabal Mantrikong Mayai Laikai Community Hall in Imphal West District today. Speaking on the occasion, Chairman of Kangla Gas Solution Private Limited, Akomd Birendra, said Kangla Gas Solution Private Limited got approval for Petroleum and Explosive Safety Organization (PESO) under Ministry in 2018. He added that the company aims to avail cooking gas cylinder to every household in the state.
Ministry makada peso approval se phangna ba hona bada madugi process 2016 dige koi hauki 2016 dige hobasina 2018 ki dosala pasa hi mata madoi da approval se hu phangki leba sida damdam sida india ge ton ton mafam singa cylinder ko khaiba number oraga asoba mayu lang ko thokna new ke ge punsi bikhamda ki ba amang ata lan thum kya mang tak pasi hari basi cylinder sida di 100% safety uraba sijna cylinder se gi padi malu ba safety uraba doni hari ba cylinder si yang basi
Apunba Manipur Kanba Imalub Amkil held its 9th General Body Meeting and elected its new office bearers at its head office at DM College campus today. Imal Laurembam Nganbi and N. Prabhavati were elected as President and General Secretary for 2022-2024 at the event. Art Society Manipur organized 13th annual art exhibition including photography at Imphal Art College, Kabul Laikai. Starting today, the exhibition will continue till 30th of March. College Principal A. Hemanta A. Jandabi Devi Memorial Art Award donor Aribamd Chawba Sharma, Art Society Manipur President and Nabachandra, renowned artists and photographers also took part in the event. As part of the event, Art Society Manipur Annual Art Award Watercolor Medium was conferred to Laishram Sunil. Honorable mentioned award Watercolor Medium to Laishram Bipin A. Jandabi Devi Memorial Award Art Award Woodcutting Medium to Ngangbam Romind and Honorable mention category in Fiberglass Medium to Sairimd Satyajit.
Particular gallery se akhoi sei khari mamang dagi atopa artist sing promote to hoina khoina exhibition se display tawna pagi damukta akhoi mana artist sing khudong jab do pi bani art college gi students amadi staff sing maroina sida su asoba promote to ba makhoi da encourage to ba recently sigi gallery sida yamba lakpa pa me kai gino da atopa gallery sing da chalo ga mi sing jeng bi na visitors sing si wat pa Sinadi art ki atmosphere ma dum lai bani na sina mafam ne na moina so mana cooperation pinaraga mana pangthokuni.
Theatre Arts and Literature Afflux observed World Theatre Day at Manipur Dramatic Union in Yaskul Police Land today. Speaking at the occasion, eminent critic and playwright Buddha Chingthamd said theatre not only play prominent role in uniting peoples but also portrayed real human life experiences by dramatization. Indian Council for Cultural Relations Northeast Region Shillong, Ministry of External Affairs Government of India Regional Directors Ningthaujamd Munish and Banyan Repertory Theatre Chairman Megachandra Kongbamd also attended the event. Song of War Cage Bird performance marked the event. Manipuri author Dr. Shushma Sharma Gurumayam was honored with the Poetry Prize Special Mentioned 2021 award during Symbols ceremony held at Press Club of India, Delhi yesterday. Alongside the event, Ryuld International Prize, Nisimd International Prize and Dr. Kashinath Bakya Memorial Award for Humorous Writing 2020-2021 award recipient also received their accolades. It is worth mentioning that Dr. Shushma Sharma is currently teaching as History Assistant Professor in Tamelong College. Her poetry book titled Infinite Days to Come was also launched last August. She had also taken part as speaker in prominent events like Nagaland Literature Festival 2021, Kalinga Literature Festival 2021 and Women in Literature Session HY News Conclave 2021. Club felicitated Padma Shri awardee 2022 and traditional Lai Phadabi Dold maker Konsam Ibomcha at the club office today. Konsam Ibomcha bagged Padma Shri award in the field of art for his dold and toy making craft. Konsam Ibomcha from the Kongba Nandebam Laikai is an expert in doll and toys making craft and traditional craft of Manipur. It may be mentioned that President Ramnath Kovind conferred the Padma Shri Award to Konsam Ibomcha on March during the event held at Raj Bhavan in Delhi. .24 Assam Rifle paid homage to Indian soldiers who laid down their lives in a battle fought between the 4th Maratha Light Infantry 152 Para Battalion and Japanese Army from March 22 to 26 of 1944 at Ukhrul District, Sangshak. The battle was fought during the Second World War. Commanding officer of 24 Assam Rifle, Colonel Tejaz B. Kanded, laid in paying rich floral tributes to the martyred soldiers during the occasion held at Sangshak. Teams of 24 Assam Rifle also paid gun salute as a mark of respect to all the departed soldiers and those who sustained injury in the battle. Sangshak village residents who took part in the 1944 battle Y.A. Shishak along with several locals and officials of 24 Assam Rifles participated in the occasion.
The Battle of Sangshak is one of those battles that turned the scales of war against the Japanese. The delay of 10 days imposed by the troops of Para Brigade and 4 Maratha converted the tactical defeat at Sangshak to a strategic victory at Kohima. 26 March is celebrated as a Battle Honor Day by 4 Maratha. It is also known as Sangshak Day and is celebrated in a befitting manner by local Assam Rifle Battalion at Sangshak every year. The locals of General Area Sangshak have played an important role in assisting the British during the battle and have made immense sacrifices during the World War. Today, in the eternal memory of those brave hearts, we pay homage to them.
Now the sports news. Matches of M&CA Super Plate Cricket Tournament under the aegis of Manipur Cricket Association were played today. In the match played at Luang Pokpa Cricket Stadium, battling first, YUCC Kwakaithel Moirang Purel scored 105 runs in 25 overs with 7 wickets down. In reply, MPSC Manipur scored 106 runs in 17 overs with 9 wickets down, defeating YUCC Kwakaithel Moirang Purel. MPSC Manipur's bowler Vijay Kumar Bek player of the match titled. In another match played at Oriental College and Modelled Higher Secondary School ground, ESU Palace Compound secured 117 runs in 25 overs with 8 wickets down. In response, Ruled Malom secured 118 runs in 23 overs with 5 wickets down. Ruled Malom's all-rounder Jay Haurakchand wound player of the match titled. One league match each will be played at Luang Pokpa Cricket Stadium, Oriental College and Modelled Higher Secondary School Cricket Ground and Langtabal Public Ground tomorrow. Well, that's all we have for the bulletin. But before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. State police continue to seize drug as part of War on Drug 2.0 and even crack down the illegal de-addiction center at Singda Road. Manipur reports 3 new COVID-19 cases, 3 recoveries and no fatalities in 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 0.56%. And India logs 1,421 COVID-19 cases, over 1,000 recoveries and 149 deaths. Recovery rate stands at 98.75%. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Sunday Primetime Manipuri Bulletin, which will be presented by our anchor, Mr. Okram Somendro. In the meantime, for more news and information, please do not hesitate to follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Until then, good night.
Wakaitil Hainau Khongnim Bida Leiba Regular English High School ki Pre-Nursery Dagina Class 10 Faubaki English